Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to more World of Warships. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a clan battle that I played in the IJN Yamato. The game's changed a lot since I really last actively played clan battles. This was only my second full day of playing clan battles. I played 4 on this particular night since I've come back to the game. And wow, how things have changed. The team consumables are absolutely crazy. My clan's kind of been getting used to them. And with all the new ships in the game since I kind of took that break from the game for 3 years, clan battles have changed so much. And it's become really interesting, but also somewhat frustrating at the same time. Historically, back when clans were tier 9, I used to play the Pommern, and I used to play the Iowa. Now that clans are tier 10, I play the Yamato, at least right now. The Yamato has always been one of my favorite ships for competitive battles. Simply just because the guns are so good and it can punish anybody who shows you a bit of broadside. It can even punish people coming in bow on. But I know some of the better clans in this season have been playing Schlieffen in Ohio, so Sea Dog is up in the Ohio for our team, and then I am taking them on in the Yamato. The other thing that I've heard a lot of is the Yu Yang is a really popular ship in this season so far. So we've got Ogre Jaeger in the Yu Yang for our clan. In this battle, of course, you only post the good ones on YouTube, right? This battle is a really good example of what the Yamato can do in competitive matches. There's no audio here because my clan and I were on voice chat and Discord. But you're going to see there was a lot of communication. We really started talking right here. We had all hypothesized that they pretty much went to B. Because our Yu Yang didn't detect anybody and he's got a clear line of sight. I get detected here, but notice where that detection radius is. The Stalingrad and the Des Moines are in my detection radius. So I see shots coming in. I preemptively angle. I think it was all high explosive. But that Des Moines and that Stalingrad could hurt me pretty bad if they start firing armor piercing and I'm showing broadside. So I slow down, and there's broadside coming in. I believe that was from the Stalingrad. So I slow down and just eat the damage, turn the guns, and I kind of think that Stalingrad is stopping, so I fire right at his waterline, at his bow. Turns out he's reversing slightly, and my shells miss short, and at this point, I'm telling my clanmates, hey, the Stalingrad is reversing. So our guys are starting to bring Hellfire down on him, and they're actually doing some damage. That was a big hit from Joe there. Shots going out again at the Stalingrad, who's still reversing. And at this point, what we've decided we're going to do is we're going to push in towards them at B. And I actually missed with that salvo, and I'm not exactly sure what that Stalingrad did there, but he managed to juke those shells. And this is when the enemy Salem pops up and starts causing problems for our Yu Yang. So for a second, I think about taking a shot at the Stalingrad, but I decide I'm going to focus on the Salem, considering he's a direct threat to our Yu Yang. That being said, these slow-ass guns take a while to turn. So they are coming to bear here shortly. The Des Moines is in a bad position, but he's not as direct a threat to the Yu Yang as the Salem is. So I'm undetected, and I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. And then the Salem commits to the turn. And shots are going out for the front 6 guns. Seeing where the Rhode Island and the Rommel Loria are, I decide here that I'm actually going to turn and angle in towards them, and I did do decent damage to the Salem. I believe that was 16,000 there. 4 penetrations. So I got almost all my health back via 1 heal and then a couple team heals. And we're still even on ships, but we've got them cornered in the back corner of the map. Now I'm kind of just watching the Salem, waiting for him to commit to the turn. And the Salem actually eats 2 torpedoes here. So what we were talking about here in the Discord is, hey, let's finish the Salem. So I fire the front 6 guns out at him. Getting rid of the Salem right now is probably our #1 priority. And I do score a penetration on him, but my shells landed a little bit short and I wasn't able to get rid of him. So I bring the ship around and try to sneak my way between these 2 islands. Now, our team over at A there is just trying to hold on against the Rommel Loria, the Rhode Island, the Puerto Rico, and the Vampire. I managed to actually get shots out at the Salem here, and I kind of thought I was going to kill him. But he goes undetected, and unfortunately those shells are going to miss. So I'm trying to box in the Stalingrad and the Des Moines here. And you can see they're definitely wary of my location around this island. And I get radared by someone here. I believe that was the Stalingrad, though I'm not 100% sure. I think somebody was trying to radar our Yu Yang. Now, Joe goes in pretty aggressively here with the Ohio towards the Puerto Rico and the Rhode Island. And also where that Rommel Loria is. And then, spot the Des Moines. I take a decent hit there. Shots going out at the Des Moines. Decent damage, 11,000. He does eat a torpedo also. But he starts healing. So I decide to stop so I don't come out behind this island showing broadside to that Rhode Island. Guns are reloading. Take blind shots at where the Des Moines was. Comes back up detected. And he's dead.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
35,000 damage, 2 citadels, 4 penetrations. That one hurt big time. So we managed to get rid of the Des Moines and the Stalingrad almost immediately. Rid ourselves of both of them. The Salem has healed a bunch of health. And I'm firing shots out at him right now. He does take a big hitting from, I believe, our Petropavlovsk. And damn, that dispersion is good. And the Salem is dead.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
So Joe managed to get himself killed over there fighting the Puerto Rico and the Rhode Island. So one of the big things that needs to happen here is I need to stay alive. And I also got to watch out for that destroyer who is lurking pretty close, probably to where I am right now, given his previous position. Putting shots out at the Rommel Loria. I do 12,000 damage even though he's angled. Pretty good. And I pop another heal. I probably should have put my spotter plane up here because I knew that Vampire was looking for me. But I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I was really waiting to see if the Rommel Loria was going to pop back up or I was going to get a good look at this Rhode Island coming out from behind the island. So I decide I'm gonna push up there towards the island, kind of just off my bow to the right, and we spot the Puerto Rico at 12 kilometers. Shots going out at the Rhode Island, who's broadside. I was a little bit under-leading him, and I only get 1 overpen here. But that Stalingrad is in a really horrible position, and then the Vampire pops up. Now, luckily, I managed to start going forward just before his torpedoes could do anything to me. And we're all screaming at this point in the chat, Vampire, 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 kill the Vampire. But unfortunately, I don't have shots at him, so it's of no use. And also, that Puerto Rico... Now, that Puerto Rico is a juicy target. Torpedoes coming in from, I believe, our Petropavlovsk. Back gun fires at the Puerto Rico. Penetration and overpen for 6,000 damage. That Puerto Rico is trying to speed up, get out of the way. He's gonna eat a torpedo here. Front gun's out, and that's gonna be all she wrote.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
So we managed to get rid of the Puerto Rico. And we have a big advantage now. There is a replay bug here showing that the enemy team was really close to winning there. I don't know why that was, but we were never in doubt of winning that game. So overall, a fun clan battle here, one I really enjoyed playing. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. In terms of the team, I was in the middle. I'm not as good a player as some of the guys in this team and in this clan who are just incredible World of Warships players. So overall, pretty happy with how things went, and we'll see you guys in the next one.